Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective on this Memorial Day 2021. And I have to tell you, I am I'm remembering a whole lot of different things. Obviously, here in the US, Memorial Day is a day of remembrance for those men and women who gave their lives in defense of this nation, for the freedoms of this nation. Hey, Stephanie. And so we typically have, you know, we're grateful for because all gave some, but some gave all. This year, I have a different twist on how I'm thinking and feeling about Memorial Day, TC. I, and it's not, and this is coming from someone who has given decades of their lives in service to this nation. But I'm not quite feeling the only, I'll say this, I'm not only commemorating and thinking of those members of the armed forces who gave their lives in defense of this nation. Today, I'm also thinking it is the 100th anniversary of the Tulsa race riots, the burning down and demolishing of Black Wall Street. So I'm not only thinking about today from a military standpoint and from the veterans who gave their lives. I am thinking about so many hundreds of thousands of Black men and women who, hey, Shima, who gave their lives in defense of a way of life that they weren't fully able to take advantage of. I'm thinking about those mothers, those fathers, those grandparents and aunties who stood up for what they knew was right so that their children and grandchildren and great grands and generations that they would never even see would have a better life, would have a better opportunity um, to really live out what we see as the American dream. And many of the ones that I'm thinking about right now never wore the uniform. They never went on foreign soil to defend this nation. They had to defend this nation from others of other Americans. Hey, Lillian. And so, I'm in that kind of mood when you know more. There was so much about our nation that I was not taught. Um, and especially when I was younger, I didn't know to go and find out more of the truth on my own. I didn't know. When you know better, you must do better. When you know more, you must do more. And so as I continue to learn more about this nation that I love, um, I am propelled forward to make sure that those coming behind me are in a better position because they know more. They know more of the truth. They can no longer blindly accept, oh, yes, and okay, and that's what I read in the history book, and that's what I believe. There has to be a reckoning. And so today, when we see so many of our rights attempting to be rolled back and attempting to set us back in an era where there was less control, where there was less mobility and ability to lead our lives. When we're trying to go backwards in certain ways, I cannot, will not be a part of that. And so So my challenge for those who are looking for a challenge on this Memorial Day, my challenge is when you, not when you know better, not when you know more. My challenge to all of us is to dig until you get to the rock bottom truth, even if it's ugly, even if it's painful, even if it throws off your equilibrium, even if it sheds light on pieces of inhumanity, it is still the truth. And I believe the word is true that truth will make you free. So we can't blindly accept things just because it's written, just because an entire um, wave or class of people say it, just because the numbers are tremendous and a whole lot of people are saying it. So it has to be true. So that's where I am on this Memorial Day. I am I am remembering, and I am so grateful for those who gave their lives in defense of this nation, but not for what it was, in defense of this nation for what it should be, for what it could be, for those who are still giving their lives and livelihoods for this nation and what it can be. Okay, that is where I am today on this melancholy Memorial Day for me. Okay, I'll meet you here Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, Elliot. Yeah. 8:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. Pacific for us early birds. I'll go back to the regular early morning time tomorrow. Mwah, for your kind words, Lillian. Thank you for your kindness. Abundance to all of you. Make a difference wherever you are, with whomever you're surrounded by, with whatever resources you have right now. Make a difference now. Our world, our nation, our communities, our families will never, ever be able to become all that they could be while we sit back and ponder and analyze and theorize and not roll up our sleeves and do the work. It's time to go do the work. Okay? That's what I got. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow.